Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki, or Naughty. Bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, beautiful start to their day. Ooh, I'm a little late this morning, Naughty Crew, and I apologize, but I had to get me together. You know, the skin glowing, these lips popping, my lip gloss popping this morning. Anybody know me? I'm a gloss and glow girl. So I got some trending topics. I ain't have a chance to do the thumbnail yet, but we'll do it afterwards. All right, I want to get into Don Lemon and Elon Musk, Donald Trump and Melania breaking up. Word on the curve, okay? The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta girls are spiking up, I guess, because the show needs some viewership. So you know how they do. All right. So we're going to touch on Erica Dixon. Yeah, yeah, she real special in spite. She's still talking about her friendship with Karlie. Yeah, I don't think we care no more. I don't think we care no more, Spice. We was good with your read for Erica. You know, the reform hoe. Okay, so anyway, but we gonna get into that. We gonna get into Big Lex. Big Lex must miss Joseline, okay? Big Lex want her tail whooped again by Joseline, the Puerto Rican princess, all right? And we got so much more. So please, as you loading in, hit that like button, thumbs up this video. Yes. Share my content, leave comments, subscribe if you're not subscribed, interact with the channel, the engagements. That is what help us to grow, and also donate to the channel. We do not work for free over here, and YouTube is paying us pennies on the dollar, and they making us fight for those pennies. All right. So please, please, these are the free ways that you can support the channel. If you don't have donations, just make sure above all anything else you thumbs up this video, thumbs down, I don't care. Just engage with the channel. Also, please subscribe to my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. We're trying to get monetized over there. All right. And please follow us on our different social media platforms. And if anyone wants to purchase Naughty Love head wraps, please DM me on my Instagram and we will set up a consultation. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this intro, give people a chance to load up in the room. Thumbs up this video. All right, you guys, I'm gonna dive right in because I'm late this morning, so I gotta run these topics down. First, I want to get into Don Lemon. All right, so he was fired from CNN, received a settlement, a nice settlement. All right, he said he then announces that he is starting a show on Twitter. All right, and I kind of was sketchy about that. I would have rather seen him probably in the YouTube space more, because Elon, he has what you call selective outrage. He believes in free speech as long as it's in favor of what his or in line with what his beliefs are. So I'm kind of like, this relationship, I don't know how far it's gonna go. Hey, good morning. I don't know how far it's gonna go because Don Lemon, he does not hold his tongue, he does not bite his tongue. And he just has a lot of causes that he's very passionate about that I think Elon will never ever align with. And judging by how he did the elections and stuff like that, and let's just say he's a true Republican. All right. So Don Lemon sat down with CNN after he was fired, as his new show was set to premiere. And one of his first interviews was with Elon Musk. So let's hear what they got to say. Shout out to the Shade Room for this footage.
On the platform is up. Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? That you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Democrats? I don't have to answer these questions. The Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Jewish people. Do you think that? I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Otherwise, I would not do this interview. So you don't think? Do you think that hate speech on the platform,
Don,
you wouldn't get in trouble or you wouldn't be criticized for these things? I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
Don like to ask the hard questions, but I was curious to see what. I was wondering about it too. Like, I'm all for him getting his own show. I just wasn't sure about it being on Twitter. Okay. And as you can see, Elon Musk is already defensive. Okay. I don't have to answer these questions. Privilege.
Yes.
Illuminating in so many ways. All right, I have two things I want to ask you about that.
First of all, do you think it's weird that he went back to his old job after they fired him?
Done. First, the Great Replacement Theory. Right. As you bring it up, he has tweeted a tweet he shared: increasing illegals boost Dem voting power, causing them to recruit more. Mm-hmm. If Dems win President, House, and Senate, they'll grant citizenship to all illegals, and America will become a permanent one-party deep socialist state. Right? He had.
You wouldn't get in trouble, or you wouldn't be criticized for these things. I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
He has gone there directly. How much does he stand by these ideas?
Well, he didn't quite seem to understand that he did. Originally, he did that with Jewish people, sort of a Great Replacement Theory thing that he did with Jewish people. And he got in trouble and he had to go to Auschwitz and answer questions and apologize and go with Ben Shapiro. But he doesn't understand that sort of rhetoric that he talks about, the Great Replacement Theory and migrant invasion. That's what
has gone there directly. How much does he stand by these ideas?
Well, he didn't quite seem to understand that he did. Originally, he did that with Jewish people, sort of a Great Replacement Theory thing that he did with Jewish people. And he got in trouble and he had to go to Auschwitz and answer questions and apologize. Radicalized shooters use in their manifestos those exact words. The people who go and shoot up people, whether they be Latino people who live in Texas or Black people who are in a supermarket in Buffalo, or Jewish people who are worshiping, those people use the same rhetoric, that they are tropes, that they're either racist for Latinos or Black people or for Jewish people. And I wanted to know if he felt any responsibility as someone who has radicalized shooters use in their manifestos those exact words. The people who go and shoot up people, whether they be Latino people who live in Texas or Black people, one of the largest social media and information platforms in the world.
250 million people.
A 250 million people. I think it's 455 or 500 million users a week. And it doesn't seem that he feels that he has one of the largest.
Hi, everyone. Elon Musk is mad at me. And I just put out a statement about what happened between him, me, and so upset about. But make no mistake about this. This is going to be my first episode of the Don Lemon Show this coming Monday, March 18th. So make sure you tune in. This does not change anything about the show except for my relationship with Elon and X. And there's a whole lot that went down, and I'm going to tell you about in the coming days. I know, though, that many of you were not happy that I was doing this in the first place, and you told me so. I just want you to know that I did this deal because not only do I believe in free speech, but I believed that this was the best possible chance for the work that I'm doing to reach the largest amount of people. So speaking of free speech, right, I thought the first person interview, no brainer, Elon Musk, the man who calls himself a free speech absolutist. I asked him to do it. He willingly agreed to the interview. Throughout our conversation, I kept reiterating to him that although it was tense at times, I thought, hi, everyone. It was good for people to see and hear our exchange and that they would learn from our conversation, learn more about him, learn more about me. But apparently, free speech absolutism doesn't apply when it comes to questions about him from people like me. What did we talk about? Why is he so upset? Does he even have a reason to be upset? Make sure you watch it on Monday on YouTube and everywhere you listen to podcasts, and you can decide for yourself. You can even watch it on X because I'm still going to post it there. And I'm sure others will as well.
Yay!
It was good for people to.
All right. So as a result of this interview, Elon Musk has canceled his partnership with Don Lemon. He's such a brat too. He's in a category with Donald Trump. But Don, how you gonna get fired on your day off? Okay, but he said I'm still a user on Twitter, so I'm gonna post it anyway. So I'm gonna go check out. Let me see. He got a YouTube channel. Don, where's your channel? I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet, but I'll look for it later when I have time. But Don Lemon, y'all already know he loves to live on the edge and he likes to ask the tough questions. He likes to challenge. But I'm glad he held Elon Musk to task. It's not a surprise to me too. Because Elon Musk he's one of these people that operate out of his privilege. And as soon as you disagree with him, you're the worst person in the world. And you know what? Shout out to Don Lemon for standing up for him and challenging him. That's what he's not used to. You made him uncomfortable, Don. And that's why he's mad. But Don, how you gonna get fired on your day off? Man. But I'm looking forward to his show though. Did anybody watch Sisters last night? Okay, because I did. Did anybody watch Sisters? Now, it only took until last week's episode for things to start heating up. Number one, Gary is unhinged and need to go to jail. Gary reminds me of hashtag did he do it or did he not? All right, that's who Gary reminds me of on the show. But can I say I was not surprised? Tyler Perry is so predictable in his writing at this point. I'm bored. I'm bored. Because I knew as soon as they announced that Karen was have twins, I looked at my daughter. I said, watch, she going to be pregnant by both of them. And sure enough, it came out last night. It came out. I said, Tyler, what the if Loving You Is Wrong is going on? Like he's taking the same writings from If Loving You Is Wrong and putting it on Sisters. And I'm gonna need for Karen to get some new maternity clothes. Switching up her satin dress each week is not a costume change. All he does is change it. All they do is change the color. Gary done lost Zach money, but I like how Zach kind of socked it to him real quick. Like, yo, you better run me my dough. But who I did like was Sabrina. Sabrina finding her voice and standing up to her manager because they tried to say that she wasn't qualified for the branch manager position and things like that. But Sabrina spoke up for herself and she got the job, okay? And come to find out, Maurice had a little hand in that, okay? He reported the chick that she was in competition with, the Karen at the branch, like the literal Karen, not Karen the character that was bringing her down her neck, being all racist. Maurice called in and said she was out in a parking lot giving BJs and got her fired. That's what true friends are for. And I love Danny standing up to Karen, because Karen, who are you? You cannot dictate who people are friends with. Period. You cannot dictate who people are friends with. Maurice is so messy. Yes, I love it. But it's about time, Tyler, because it took you all season. And Hayden can't stand him. Cannot. And I hope Andy takes him to task. But I love their new client. She is demanding. She know what she wants. And I think she going to challenge both of them. But I can't stand Hayden. I think he's a can't stand him. Like, words can't even describe how much I can't stand Hayden. And he's like that gnat that don't go away. He's disgusting. Yes, the new client. She was like, I don't operate on anyone's time but my own. Yes, Hayden is trash and Gary is trash. But I'm loving Zach and Fatima. Karen, keep it up. She gonna be X'd out of the girlfriend group. She keep it up. Well, it looks like she kind of is. So, but Hayden gonna get everything that's due to him because Gary is sleeping with his wife. But Andy and Fatima on to Gary, child, because he done unalive his baby mama. Gary reminds me of hashtag did he do it? Did he not? He got those same characteristics: narcissistic, controlling, abusive. I knew he ain't changed. But good for what's her name? Not Karen. Danny. Loving Danny, but she can't stand being a stepmother. I forget her name. But it was good. It was decent last night. So go over and check out Sisters. And you know what else I watch? I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. I love that franchise. It was good. Yes, everyone hit that like button. Yes. Andy, that's her name. Andy and Fatima on to Gary, but that girl should have listened to Andy when she warns her, like, stay away from Gary. Like, I don't know why she felt like she had to take him to task, but it's on because her brother already like, where my sister? Gary, where your baby mama, Gary? Where your baby mama? Well, I have a feeling something going to happen to Gary. Something going to happen to Gary, but he done lost Zach money. He better go find that money. Gary is disgusting. All right. That's enough. That's my little recap on Sisters. Y'all going to have to go over to check it out. Oh, they running out of storylines for Gary. I want to call Jermaine Dupri to the front of the church. All right, here we go. Jermaine, I don't care how you try to dress up these ruffled socks. I don't care if they Louis Vuitton. I don't care that you carry a man purse. Those socks are still ugly, these ruffled socks. With these penny loafers. Go sit down. Shout out to Chronicle Speak. Go sit down. And this is a woman's bag. This is not a man's bag. I don't know, Naughty Crew. He trying to force these ruffled socks on us. Men, how many men are going to wear These ruffle socks. Let me make it bigger for y'all. We wasn't impressed at the Super Bowl, Jermaine. Put the ruffle socks away. It's not even Easter yet. The ruffle socks only come out at Easter. Put them away. Hey, Bree. Hey, Juby Buggin. Hey, Carol. Put them things away. Bree said he looks gay. I don't see not. Gemini say he looks zesty. Put them away. Put them away. I don't know. Even if I had them in, I would not be buying those ruffle socks. I don't care if they Louis Vuitton or not. No man, no grown man should be walking around in ruffle socks. He is off the hook. All right, let's get into let me tell you, my girlfriend sent me this. We had one of the best girls' nights. Like me and my girls will get together and have a girls' night, and we'll have a theme. So I want to say it was a year ago. We did a Mary J. Blige themed girls' night. It was so much fun, and everybody dressed up as they favorite Mary look. So she sent me this. Shout out to Norma. Hey boo. But this is all our looks. That's my girl Chantel. That's Kiki. That's me. It was so much fun. And we just played Mary J music all night. We did karaoke. It was the bomb. So just throwing some ideas out there if you guys want a girls' night. That was so much fun. All right, let's get into Sexyy Red because she is trending. Okay. All right, so DJ Academics, who I cannot stand, and this other streamer were streaming live. Here we go. Shout out to Scary World. Aiden Ross.
But I don't know if I should say it.
Say it.
You know, don't you? I did fuck Sexyy Red.
Okay. Fuck it. There we go. Some truth. How was it?
And let me tell you, Naughty Crew, y'all know it's the one thing that irks me the most. I can't stand a man that kiss and tell. This is whack to me. This is whack.
It was good. It was really good.
She was throwing it back. You could handle it?
These mofos.
Nah, she was kind of being the dominant one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I seen it, you seen that sex tape of hers drop, like it's always this chick that
I jerked off to it, and that's what made me hit her up.
You're lying.
No, I'm being for real.
You don't like black girls though.
I do.
I think you're intimidated by black women. I'm serious.
Not coming from the simp. Not coming from the simp who was robbed and everything by black. Well, whatever. Not coming from the simp. You don't got no advice for nobody, simp.
No, I'm not.
You have a Latina fetish, and that's a fact.
Dope. How the fuck do you know that?
DJ Academics, put the bottle down. Put the bottle down. That's why you be getting in situations. You be too drunk.
Huh?
I want to announce something, but I don't know if I should say it.
Well, okay, he announced it, and Sexyy Red, she went along with it to begin with. She said, you paid me to take your virginity. I did just that. Next. I love it. I love it. But then she came back and responded. And shout out to Got the Scoop. She came back and responded. She said, psych, You couldn't touch me with a stick. Period. See, these simps out here, they'll do anything to trend. Anything to trend. But Sexyy Red on high because her rich baby daddy just bought her a bunch of push gifts. Drake bought her some Chanel and gave her some money and anything like that. So Sexyy Red doing her thing. All right, congratulations to her and her new bundle of joy. All right, up next, let's get into Big Lex. Now, Big Lex is from Joseline's Cabaret Sympatemics. I love it. Why exactly? Why did we need to know this? You want to know how I feel after that conversation between him and DJ Academics? I feel
What
like
you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you.
period. We all dumber from listening to it. So I apologize, Naughty Crew. Hey, nephew, good morning. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. She dates YouTube men. You talk about Sexyy Red. Red is not sexy. I will not call her that. But she got paid to help him lose his virginity. It's so random, right, Grape? I didn't believe it at all. First of all, she just had a baby. Well, unless it happened before, but the oversharing culture. And Grape T, you took it home with the sympatemics. Hey, they do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. They do anything. Yes, they do. 22 in the building. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button. Hit the like button. You think he telling the truth? I don't know. If he telling the truth, I just say Naughty Crew. Like,
Do I need to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl?
I say, where's the receipts? I don't believe nothing these mofos say. I think they'll do anything for clout. Yeah, Big Lex is trolling. We're going to get into her next because she want her behind whooped by Joseline, the Puerto Rican princess again. Ciao. Okay. Now all of let's get into it. Okay, because I see my Naughty Crew ready. Let's get into this simp. Her stardom must be dying out, like Krishan. Okay, so they do anything for clout nowadays. She'll say anything for clout. All right, here we go. You would think she would have learned because Joseline mollywopped that behind, okay, all up and down Zeus Network, okay, and then you went and ran and called the cops. Here we go. Shout out to the Joseline brand.
But her arms would stink. Like Joseline always has had this onion smell, and it's not a musky onion. It's like she just fuck raw and get nutted in, and just don't wash the nut in the pussy part. And it gives off that raw sex funk smell. And like she's always had this smell. Hear nothing, but her arms would stink. Like Joseline.
Lil Lex, go sit down. Go sit down. Yes, and Joseline did it sober. Girl, next time Joseline, the Puerto Rican princess, run into you. Y'all know Joseline don't care about going to jail. You know she'll beat her ass. She said it on Drink It. I be beating these ass. Girl. Joseline did so well. Lex is a lame. She is a lame for this. Good afternoon, Miss Brenda. All the way from London. Thank you for joining. She do need to sit her behind down. Good morning, James. Thank you for the story. Good morning. So yeah, Big Lex said, I want another. She must miss Jocelyn. Yeah, nobody ain't never Jocelyn a lot of things, but I don't think she's I don't believe this not for 1 minute. I believe this is a troll. I believe this is on the same level as DJ Sympedemic. Hey Bianca, good morning. It's on the same level. Big Lex is corny. Let's see what the comments are saying. Jasmine Brand said, now, Lex, I don't think Jocelyn going to like this one. This person said, take the microphone out of our community. I swear, because the oversharing is off the hook now. The oversharing is on steroids. Yes, DJ Sympedemic. Great tea. Great tea. Great tea came up. I cannot take credit, but yes, that is his name. All right, let's get into Donald Trump and Melania. Okay. I'm not surprised by this story. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Trouble in Paradise. Melania Trump's ex-aide claims Donald Trump is no longer as loving and chivalrous towards his wife because she will not bend to this narcissist's will. She was done after the whole Stormy scandal. So this is posted by Stephanie Winston. Wolkoff, let me bottom line this for you. Perception is everything to the Trump family. So Donald's lack of chivalry towards Melania is quite a tell. Chivalry for Donald was waiting for Melania to go first, ensuring she walked by his side. He's been doing neither recent. I mean, you ain't telling us nothing new. Look, I knew when she didn't want to hold his hand, she was done. So Melania Trump was not at Donald Trump's victory party because she did not have to be. His supporters do not care if she is by his side or not. So now she does not have to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me tell you something. Melania playing the game. She playing the long game. And she's securing her bag to make sure their son, who has special needs, is taken care of for the rest of her life. She gonna play her position. Just like Drea playing her position as a professional surrogate right now. I ain't mad at Drea. Shout out to Drea. Stop hating. Stop hating. Melania playing the long game, honey. Yeah, right, Bree. He isn't loving because he does not lead her anymore. I'm not surprised by this. I'm not surprised by this, but you know, Melania from Russia, she knows how to have a stoic look. You know, she gonna play the long game. I ain't mad at her. Do what you gotta do. I want to get into Lil Mama, okay? Y'all all know what she most famous for is jumping on that stage with Alicia Keys and Jay-Z while they was staying in New York. She was feeling it a little bit too much, and she got blackballed as a result of this. Shout out to It's On Site. She sat down for an interview and talked about her mental health during that whole time. Here we go.
In the beginning, I was hurt. Tyrese called my phone as soon as I got home. He was like, bro, you ain't tell me you was performing. First of all, my heart is racing. I'm already mad embarrassed. I'm like, you crazy, Ty. Why would you say something like that? Performing. That's crazy. And I had to deal with like a lover on the radio in the morning, Wendy Williams, Angie Martinez, who she talked to Jay. And he was just like, yeah, you know, I didn't like it. And he was so angry. And I was just trying my best to do everything I could. After a while, I was like, forgive yourself, bro. Move forward.
That ain't make you like depressed or nothing?
Bro, I was hurt. I was depressed. I was like, yo, what's going on? And then you got everybody telling you like you're doing bad. People pointing at you like, what did you do?
How was you able to get through that?
I be thinking about like real life stuff that people go through, bro. And I be like, so blessed. Met a girl. She had a fight in Brooklyn, a train station. She's trying to get Shorty off her. This girl coming up to her. She leaving the train station now. She going through the turnstile. Shorty coming up to her being an aggressor. I don't know where she got what from, a knife or something. And she pushed Shorty or whatever she did to protect herself, killed the girl. When I went to go visit Rikers Island, she was holding my hand like, get me out of here. I don't belong here. I was protecting myself. It's people going through worse shit than me, bro. And that's what helped me be like, yo, I'm good. In the beginning, I was hurt. Tyrese called my
she could never live this down. Unfortunately. And she never really came back and did music or anything. I know she tried to do some R&B because she could sing. She was on Love and Hip Hop. She did the TLC movie. I thought she was great in that. But once you cross Jay-Z, Jigga, he blackballing it. Okay? Y'all saw what he did with Dipset? He bought Hot 97 for some hours just so he could drag they behinds. But depression is real, you know, and you could tell she went through a time with that. Because even on the show, when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she was also on Growing Up Hip Hop as well, she talked about it, and she's like, why can't this go away? Like, to me, okay, she made a mistake. Jay-Z was on talking about how much that goes into production and stuff like that. Did I feel like it warranted the level of her getting blackballed? No. She was a young girl feeling the music. She made a mistake. But it just goes to show, it speaks to the character of the people involved, the Alicia Keys and the Jay-Z. Like, once you cross them, that's it. There's no coming back. I think it's messed up that she had to live with this for years. Darren was slow. Yes, Alicia Keys said that bitch should have stayed in her seat. Tell it all now. She should have, but she made a mistake. I don't think it warranted her being blackballed. Juby Buggins says they did her dirty. Like, how they cut her off like that for just hopping on stage. Like, they could have forgiven her for that and moved on. Set an example of her ruined her career. Exactly. But it just goes to show how people use their power in the industry. Ooh. Lil Mama got played by Clive Davis and Alicia Handler. Good morning, Durags. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I thought that was interesting. I'm glad she's past it. I'm glad that she's exploring other avenues. I think she's a great actress, but I just don't ever think she'll be able to get back to the music. And I remember her father was trying to encourage her to get back, and she lost all of her confidence. All right, up next, let's get into the Love and Hip Hop girls. Erica Dixon. I'm not here for you being a rapper. Go have several seats under Lil Scrappy ass. Okay? Like, I'm not here. Y'all want to hear Erica Dixon rap? Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Y'all here for it? Erica Dixon drops a new song called Try Me. Please don't test my gangster. I ain't trying to go to jail. Girl, if you don't go sit down and take care of them twins. No. I'm not here for it. No. I'm not. This is giving thirsty. This is giving desperate. to be relevant. I'm not here for it. I don't even like the beat. I'm not. Erica, you want to know what you
ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
She swallowed up by Scrappy's balls. I'm sorry. And I ain't even here for them getting back together. I'm good. Girl, go find yourself worth. But rapping ain't it. It should be an age limit on hip hop. Just like it should be an age limit on the Senate. Couture Bay said, bye, Erica. Ooh, she said Lil Mama ain't nice either. She might have got a mean screen. Yeah, like, ooh, good point, Juby Buggin. Thank you for jogging my memory. If we could forget, well, I haven't forgave her, but the world looked past Alicia Keys' Man Still Behind, right? But she couldn't forget Lil Mama for hopping on stage. I'm sorry. That's too much. Ooh, Michelle said I could care less about Erica's song. Bree said, bye, Erica. I don't like Bambi either, though, Juby Buggin. I don't like her stink ways either. I ain't hear Erica. The Naughty Crew said, go sit down. We don't want to hear no music from you. Become a social media influencer, but just no. I'm not here for your music. Leave that to Scrappy, and he barely do his music. Period. Let's get into Spice next because she feels the need to explain why she is not friends with Karlie Red anymore. I don't know. And I'm just like, do we care? It sounds like people need storylines on hip hop. That's what it's given. Here we go. Shout out to the neighborhood talks for this. We just want to let them stay their peace. They've been not friends. Exactly. And that's why I'm trying to figure out why this is still relevant right now. We don't care anymore. You cut off. It is what it is.
Karlie was friends with a girl. The girl was fucking Justin. They didn't tell me, but I found out. Okay? I'm not going to tell you how I found out, but when I found out, I confronted Justin, I confronted the girl, confronted Karlie. You listening to the story, right? The girl used to come to my house to do my makeup. She used to come at my house all when Justin in at the house. Mind you, they used to have a relationship. When I confronted them said it was before me, so they didn't feel like, oh, I didn't to tell me it's not. No, them stop talk, and I did before me, and
I don't care. This is all over some D. That's what it comes down to. It's all over some D. We got more pressing issues, Night Crew. We moving on. Anyway. Shout out to Breonna Taylor. It is anniversary of, well, not the anniversary. Her mom is reintroducing Justice for Breonna Taylor Act for the 4th anniversary of her passing. So shout out to the Shade Room for capturing this. She lost her life due to police officers. Basically, they were executing a no-knock warrant, and they had the wrong house. They had the wrong person.
I won't be long. I just want to say, I don't know a better way to commemorate coming up on the 4th year of Breonna's murder. I'm so grateful to have people in the room who continue to understand how important that what happened to Breonna never happens again. So I just thank you all for the work you are doing and will continue to do. Thank you. I won't be long.
You could tell it just still is so painful for her. And in the wake of what is going on with Mahogany Jackson down in Alabama, child. That whole situation broke my heart. I looked at the details of what they did to that girl. I'm angry. The police fell her to Alabama. I don't know what's going on in Alabama. Because some weird people be coming out of the BAM. Okay. Some weird people. I don't know if it is the ganja down there. They got a different strand. But the people down there are violent and blicky happy. And for them to take that girl life over no reason. And you got people like Breonna, innocent people losing their lives at the hands of the police. What is the world coming to, Naughty Crew? Like, but shout out to Breonna Taylor. Shout out to Mahogany Jackson. I hope those so-called fake friends that made the decision to take her life away suffer 10 times worse than what they put her through. Seriously. The acts. It just reminded me of Shanquella Robinson. Justice for Shanquella. We still trying to get justice for her. Because it happened outside of the country. It's going to take a while for the family to get some resolve. But the Mahogany Jackson case immediately triggered me and made me think of Shanquella. For a group of people, y'all a bunch of punks for ganging up on her like that. Y'all did not have to take her life. Throw the hands up. You live to see another day. But like, So Mahogany Jackson, she was lured by a group of so-called friends, and they tortured and jumped her to death down in Alabama. And when I say they did some heinous acts, and she called out for help, she texted her mom, let them know, shared her location. She did everything she could to save her life. But the police even brought them in for questioning and let them go. Here's the briefing, but y'all gotta go look up the details because I don't have time to deep dive into the story. We can come back later. Oh no, here we go.
Birmingham Police Department officers began investigating the missing persons case of 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson. Mahogany sent a text message to a family member that she had been kidnapped. Early the following day, officers and detectives discovered Mahogany's body in the 1700 block of Laurel Avenue. Investigators determined that she had been shot. With assistance from the community, detectives were not only able to locate Mahogany Jackson's body, but detectives took 7 suspects responsible for Mahogany's murder into custody within 48 hours of this investigation. On Wednesday, February 28, 2024, detectives were able to obtain arrest warrants for the following suspects: Giovanni Clapp, black female, 23 years of age; She is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first degree, sodomy first degree, and assault second with injury. Blair Green, black male, 25 years of age of Birmingham, is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first degree, and sodomy first degree. Tasia Lewis, black female, 25 years of age of Birmingham, is charged with felony murder, assault second, injury with.
And the most damning thing, not only did they do all of this to her, they recorded it on live, shared it, and was inviting more people to come violate Mahogany. Shout out to ABC News for this clip, but this is just a quick briefing of the charges.
The weapon. Francis Harris, black male, 25 years of age of Birmingham, Alabama, is charged with capital murder, sodomy first degree, capital murder, and kidnapping first. Sanaya McCall, black female, 23 years of age of Bessemer, Alabama, is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first, and sodomy first. Jeremiah McDowell, black male, 18 years of age of Bessemer, Alabama, is charged with capital murder, sodomy first, and capital murder with kidnapping first. Brandon Pope, black male, 24 years of age of Birmingham, Alabama, is charged with capital murder, kidnapping first, and capital murder with sodomy.
So they all going down. I hope they all get the electric chair. I don't know if Alabama is a death penalty state, but here they are. They all look crazy. It's just sad. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because she did not have to lose her life. But what it's giving is they were all jealous of her. It's a lot. Justice for Mahogany. But the cops could have helped her. They could have saved her. Coi Leray, she is saying she don't care about TikTok being removed. I like Coi Leray. Think she's pretty. She's daughter to Benzino. I love the way she handled her father too. Ooh, that's the wrong one. But we can ask the question. She posted to Twitter. She said, question for the women who date men with kids. When it comes to a baby mother, what are you not tolerating? Y'all let me know in the comments while I pull up. Other comment. I'm not tolerating. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself because I have a very rigid view when it comes to that type of stuff. Yeah, Coi is a doll. I love her. So y'all let me know what y'all not tolerating when it comes to a baby mama. So she took the shout out to World Star. She posted TikTok is not a streaming platform. All right. She said TikTok is not a streaming platform, and I never looked at it as one. I'm not worried. As long as you don't take away Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, Audio Mac, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, I'm good. Music and the love I have for it is forever. Period. I mean, we just have to find other streaming platforms. You know, it'll be another streaming platform. Actually, with TikTok going away, it'll be a good opportunity for someone to come out with a new app. I'm just saying. Remember where y'all got it from. Woo! I think that's all I want. Oh, Nicki Minaj's sister, she's speaking out. I guess she's trying to get her music out there. Do I think she is? She's gonna always live in the shadow of Nicki Minaj, and if she's not as good as Nicki in the rhyming category or better, she gonna get dragged for filth out here. Shout out to Morning Juice Pop. Nicki Minaj.
I do love my
Nicki Minaj's sister Ming Luan Lee. Said she loves Nicki, and the reason they don't follow each other is because they're both busy. That's bull swanking. That's bull swanking.
Whatever. I do love my sister. If anyone's asking, I do God love her. And we don't follow each other because we're too busy doing our own things and stuff like that. And it's better for me to just have my own part in my music without her having to be a step stool every single time. So I do love my sister. She's always been an inspiration to me ever since I was young. I always looked up to her. Always looked up to her. Can't say nothing different. So it's just that people think that just because I don't, that like certain posts that I like that I don't mean to like, or I like for certain reasons, they just seem to take things out of context, and they try to like switch it around, make it seem like, oh, she's trying to beef with her sister, this and that. They're like, there's no beef. Like, this is just imaginary things that people like to make up in their head, and it's like people just use this type of thing to like bring fuel to the fire, and it's like it's very unnecessary. Like I said, I still got love for my sister. I love her music. She's hands down the queen. Always been the queen, of course. I always got respect for her. Always got love for her. But people gotta understand that y'all not her family. Y'all just her fans. I'm related to her. I'm her blood sister. I gotta
All right, so
understand that.
let's talk.
Whatever. I do love my sister. If anyone's
This my thing. If it's really genuine, it would show. But we did not need to know this because I just kind of felt like
And you could have did it. See, I did it because you never apologized.
it's giving that there is a problem there. It's giving that someone put you up to this, to say this out loud. Because before you were like, I don't have nothing to do with nothing. Keep that same energy. Don't start explaining stuff to the internet. I'm a big believer in if it's not true, don't give it life. I wouldn't even speak on it. That's just me. There is an issue. It's an attack on a young Black woman. Ooh, Nicki wouldn't help her. She likes her ops. Okay, send me this clip, please. Got you. Vicious. It's given something's going on here. And Bree, I'm gonna message you anyway. I gotta ask you something. Do it from my phone. It's easier. But it's given something is going on. But she needs to change up her whole style, like the pink wig, the pink hair. If she wants to stay out of her sister's shadow, she got to do something different. All right, up next, I want to get into. I cannot stand Floyd Mayweather and his gaudy self. Seriously, but he another one. Like the oversharing, I did not need to know this. He spent $7 million in Gucci. Why? Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Why? He gets on my nerves. He always throwing his money in your face, like, but you really just dumb though, Floyd. You really just dumb. That's all you can do is throw your money in people's face and brag. All right, the last story we're going to get into, and then we're going to close the show because it's time for me to go to the plantation. Tokyo Tony has had so much to say about Wendy Williams, and I just wish she go sit down, shut the fuck up with her burnt cat stuff. Like, number one, unfit, and you got so much to say, but I'm gonna bring it to she out there, so we're gonna drag a naughty crew. All right, here we go.
Let's go back to Wendy. Because of all of this, girl, bye. That's not true. We can look at Wendy. She can talk. You're making a show. You're not. Who is that? No. They pulling her. No, this deeper. There's some Hollywood shit. Do I need to use the word to start with an I?
Oh, come on.
Let's go back to Wendy. Because of all of this, girl, bye. That's not true. We can look at Wendy. She can talk. You're making a show. You're not. Who is that? No. They pulling her. No, this deeper. There's some Hollywood shit. Do I need to use the word to start with an I?
Oh, come on.
Wendy, would you want to go to the Oscars?
I don't know. I don't know why Tokyo Tony thinks her opinion matters, but I'm over it. Tokyo Tony is thirsty. She want to be a celeb so bad. That's why she was beefing with Black China all those years, because China wouldn't put her on. That's what we really mad about. Let's talk about it. She want to be relevant, and it's just like she jealous of her daughter, and she mad that China did it bigger and better, and she made it into Hollywood, and she was stuck being the old bitch in the club. Let's just call it what it is. So Regina King, and I promise this is the last one. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. She is, she lost her son due to okay, y'all fill it in. He deleted himself. And she finally speaking up. I love Regina King. She's a great actress. Loved her from 227. And I just always wondered like how she was feeling and how she was doing. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for these clips. And then we'll close the show. Damn it. That's what I'm saying. Floyd Mayweather wanting all this money. We got bigger pressing issues. What are you doing for?
You dedicated the film to your beloved Ian, your son.
Ian.
Yeah.
That's right. She got a new movie coming out on Netflix. I forget the name of it. She's playing some influential woman. Can't think of it. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think of it.
It's been 2 years since his passing, and you took some much needed and much deserved time away.
Yeah.
What has this time span, these last 2 years, been like for you,
Oh,
Regina?
wow. I'm a different person, now than I was January 19th. Grief is a journey, I understand that grief is love that has no place to go, and that we all handle it differently.
You dedicated the film to your beloved Ian, your
to
son.
my Ian.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since his passing, and you took some much needed and much deserved time away.
Yeah.
What has
So that's her son, Ian. He must have been, and this is the importance of taking care of your mental health, Naughty Crew. Because mental health can take you into some dark places, but check in on your loved ones regularly. I know I've been trying to do good, better about like checking on my friends and things like that. Just to make sure they're okay. Because you just never know where a person's mental is, And obviously he was battling with some things to the point he felt like he needed to take his life, but that was her only child. So I couldn't imagine burying one of my children. I don't want to imagine. I don't even want to think about it. But I'm glad she's at a place where she can talk about it. So I'm gonna check out her movie. I forget the name of it, but Shirley Chisholm. That's what it is. Shirley Chisholm. All right. I appreciate you all joining me. I gotta go log into the plantation. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think about Don Lemon trolling Elon Musk. Let me know what you think about Donald Trump and Melania breaking up. I'm not surprised. Let me know what you think about the Love and Hip Hop girls. It's given thirsty for a storyline. That's what it's given. All right. And let me tell me about Big Lex, how she asking for another smackdown from the Puerto Rican princess. All right. Leave it in the comments. Thumbs up this video. Share my content. Donate to the channel. All right. And please remember to follow us on all our different social media platforms. All right. And to all my haters who got beef, pull up.
You don't want no problems. You just talk like you do. Happy so you that you don't want no problems.
What's up? I used to do drills, and me and my girls used to do drills on the playground. If you know, you know, okay? That's why I love that clip. All right. And as you move through your day, make sure you
Ever in life, I stand on business. You got me.
Make sure you stand on business 10 toes down and don't get
Never been swallowed up, swallowed up.
Don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world, naughty crew. And you know what? I still thank my haters.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. Y'all keep the wheels turning over here. Hey, in my opinion, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. I'm not coming back for a lunchtime rundown today. I need to get me some rest. But I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Until next time, naughty crew. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm out. One.